Urethane or latex. Remember, condoms are good method of contraception. The reason is they don't just stop they don't just stop conception or pregnancy, they even stop the spread of STD. That means because the sexual organs don't come in contact, because there is a rubber or a polyurethane membrane, so that will stop barrier, so that will stop the reproductive portions to come close or into contact with each other. So male won't pass on the STDs to female, or female won't pass on the STDs to the males. That means this method, condom and femidom, they have two benefits. Now another thing, condoms are more common compared to femidom. Femidom are something which never became famous in the market. There are many reasons behind, because females have this is something which female has to use, and the way of putting on condom is comparatively easier compared to a femidom, which has to be inserted inside the reproductive tract of female. So condoms are more familiar with, even in villages they are used. Femidoms nobody is interested to buy. Now the next one is diaphragm. Diaphragm is a rubber. It's a rubber made up. It's a sheath made up of. Sheath means it's a covering type of thing, which is made up of rubber, and it is slightly tubular in shape. So diaphragm is used to cover the vagina. Now, why to cover vagina? So that sperm don't enter inside. Another method possible is the cervical caps, cervical caps, and the vault caps, or cervical vaults also is the name. They are also made up of rubber, but remember they are just in the shape of a nipple type of, and they cover the cervix. Now why to cover the cervix? Because the cervix is the pathway through which the sperm is supposed to enter into uterus and then reach fallopian tube. So if cervix is somehow covered, then it is possible that the sperm won't be able to cross the cervix. They will only remain at the vaginal point. Remember, cervix is a nipple type of, it's a half cup type of structure. So it has a suction pressure, because of which it remains fit inside the boundary of the cervix and vagina. Remember, these methods are not 100% sure. Even condoms have 2%, 1% chances of failure. That's why some people use two condoms together. And diaphragm and cervical caps and the vaults, they also have a chances of failure, because they during the act of intercourse or sex, it is possible, by changing positions and all, it is possible these things may be displaced from their position. So in that case, failure chances increase. That's why nowadays there is a new method that chemicals, or you can say spermicidal chemicals, those chemicals which kill the sperm, they are applied on the surface of the diaphragm, on the surface of the vaults or the caps, so that their efficiency is increased. So I hope this is clear to you.